and calculate my BMI is 25. Your result suggests you are overweight. What's going on YouTube, it's Jason, and today we're going to discuss BMI or body mass index. Now there's a lot of confusion with BMI and a lot of myths that surround it. In this video I'm going to discuss what it is, who it's for, and whether or not it's reliable. So first off, let's define what a BMI is. A BMI is a person's weight in kilograms or pounds divided by the square of their height in meters or feet. What's the BMI supposed to do? It's supposed to determine whether or not you are a healthy weight. Now a lot of people get this confused. Although they use your weight as a benchmark, what they're trying to do is indicate your rough level of body fat, i.e. a person that is 100 kilos typically will have a higher level of body fat than a person who's 70 kilos, all things being equal. And the million-dollar question, who is the BMI for? Well, everyone, unless you have something different about your body, so you are like really tall, really short, or have more muscle than a normal person, the BMI is going to apply to you. It's only really the outliers or the quote-unquote freaks that are going to skew results. Now, a lot of people get this confused. They will look at someone like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson or Hugh Jackman and be like, oh, these guys are obese on the BMIs, therefore BMIs are a load of rubbish. But you have to ask yourself the question, are you built like Hugh Jackman? Do you have the body fat level of Dwayne Johnson? If you don't, the BMI probably applies to you. So if I do this test for myself, I'm going on the NHS website and checking out their BMI calculator. If I put my stats in, I'm an adult, I am 5'11", weight just over 81 kilograms, age, male of course, ethnic group, black African. So essentially your bone density varies by ethnic group, and calculate my BMI is 25. Your result suggests you are overweight. What? So gradually 5%, type 2 diabetes, heart disease and stroke, blah blah blah. If you're concerned about your weight, speak to your GP. And they're suggesting that I aim to lose 4.1 kilograms. As you can see, I am overweight and could do with losing around 4 kilos to get to a healthy weight. So, I know people get defensive about their weight when they have a high BMI, but look at your body fat level and make an honest decision whether or not your BMI is probably accurate. And in my experience, the vast majority of people who have a high BMI also have a high level of body fat. Now remember, your BMI is not your GP, it's only an indication of where your health and rough level of body fat is. It's not gospel. But saying that, in most cases, I find it's a pretty good indicator. Now, if you are still unsure whether that online BMI calculator is accurate or not, the test I'm about to give you is a more accurate way that factors in bone mass and muscle mass. Now, I've used this test successfully on many of the athletes I work with that have more muscle mass. Now, the test is to convert your height into inches and divide it by 2. Then measure your waist around your belly button. Your waist shouldn't be more than half of your height in inches. Now, this is not going to produce a number from 18 to 25 like the BMI calculator does, but what it will tell you is whether or not you have a healthy level of body fat. And the great thing about this test is that it accounts for all anomalies. If someone is tall, short, muscular, or big boned, this test will still apply to them. So that's it. To recap, the BMI can be a great tool for average Joe to figure out whether or not they're a healthy weight and therefore body fat. But if you're athletic or have something different about your body type, I wouldn't take it as gospel. If you are questioning whether or not the online calculator is accurate, use the test that I recommended for a better indication. Hope you enjoyed that video and found it helpful. Don't forget to like it, comment below for the algorithm, it massively helps. Please subscribe, and I'll see you again soon.